It is Thursday morning and I am headed to Esperanza for a trial and see how it goes. It looks so beautiful, like absolutely perfect. Gorgeous. The eyes. For Danny's hairstyle, she wanted to do Hollywood glam waves, which has been a very popular style the last 2 seasons. And we were using a full set of hair extensions. So first I set all of the curls and then brushed them all out. And normally this hairstyle takes at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. But on the trial, we only had 1 hour. So I worked my magic and used a little bit of texturizing powder at the roots. And instead of teasing each section one by one, I split it up into larger sections so that we could complete the hairstyle within the time limit that we had, and quickly shaped all the curls in sections, as you can see. Right now I'm just creating the base for each layer so it doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm going in and just smoothing and creating the infrastructure. I generally use a spider web teasing technique in these larger sections so that as I am shaping the outer layers, that they all stick together and that they don't fall apart throughout the night. As I work my way up the head, I'll start to take smaller sections because the crown is really where the magic happens on the exterior layer. For this hairstyle, I used a 0.75 wand, and you would think that the curls would be a lot tighter, but once you brush them out, they do fall a bit. So I generally go with a smaller iron, depending on the porosity and how well the hair holds the curl. For hair that doesn't hold curl very well, I use a texturizing spray. I really like the Dry Texture Spray by Oribe. It's one of my favorites. Also, the extensions help to hold the curl and the structure a little bit better as well. I would say that the majority of the time when brides choose this hairstyle, we generally do use hair extensions, mainly for the reason that it does hold the curl better and it creates more structure for the overall look. As I'm working my way up her head, I'm blending the layers together, focusing mainly on the roots and the mid-shaft. The ends I'll get to later. When I get to the top of the head, I take smaller sections and really focus on making sure that the teasing is not going to be too visible and that it's going to blend with the other layers. As I'm teasing each section, I usually use a bricklaying technique so that there's no separation. And when I finally get all of the teasing done and smoothing it out, I go back in and mold all of the waves so that they blend seamlessly together, creating that beautiful Hollywood glam wave that we all love so much. This part of the process is probably the most satisfying for me when you're finally finishing and doing all the detail work. I usually use like a wax or pomade on my hand depending on the texture of their hair. Obviously, if they have fine hair, I'm going to need to use a lighter wax or pomade, and if they have more coarse hair, then I'll need to use something a little bit stronger. For Danny's trial, I did bring these extensions for her, and we hadn't trimmed them or fit them to her hair length because she wasn't sure about the style yet. So on the wedding week, we will definitely make some time to trim them to make sure that they fit the length of her hair and that they will blend. As you can see, the ends look a little scraggly, but on the wedding week, we will trim those so that the perimeter looks solid. Where I'm holding my hand right now is probably where I will fit them so that the whole look looks cohesive. And here you go. Beautiful Danny.